The House with the Secret Basement Prison. Part 8. Something is climbing. Tom heard the basement explode open. The sound was not like wood breaking. It was deeper, like something had pushed upward through layers that were never meant to move. The floor beneath him cracked. A long split ran across the hallway, straight through the kitchen and into the living room. Dust burst into the air. Tom grabbed the wall to steady himself as the house shifted. Below him, something massive was moving. Not walking, not crawling. For a moment, it felt like the ground itself was trying to turn over. Then came the sound. A low, grinding pressure. Bone against stone. Flesh dragging across concrete. Tom stepped back as the crack widened. The wood floor bent upward, then dropped. A section of the kitchen collapsed inward, revealing the darkness below. The basement was gone, or at least the part he understood. What lay beneath it was deeper, far deeper. Tom moved closer, just enough to see. The flashlight on his phone shook in his hand as he pointed it down. The beam did not reach the bottom. It only caught movement, shapes shifting, bodies pressed together. The creatures were gathering, dozens of them, maybe more. They crawled over each other, pushing toward the opening. Their movements were frantic, but not panicked, excited, hungry. No, not hungry, eager, like animals that had been waiting for something. One of them looked up at Tom. Its mouth split wide, too wide. It smiled. Coming, it whispered. Then it turned and began climbing down instead of up. Others followed. They were not escaping. They were returning. Tom felt something cold settle in his chest. "They're going back," he said out loud. No one answered, but he understood. Whatever was below them was more important than getting out. More important than him. The floor shifted again. A deep rumble rolled through the house. Then came the roar. It shook the walls. It was not loud in the way a scream is loud. It was heavy. Like the sound had weight. Like it was pushing against his body. Tom staggered backward. His ears rang. The creatures froze for a moment. Then they moved faster, climbing down into the darkness, reaching, stretching. Some of them began to laugh. High, broken sounds. Others made noises like crying. But none of them tried to leave. They all wanted to go down. Tom stepped closer to the edge again. He should have run. Every part of him knew that. Instead, he looked because whatever was down there had already started coming up. At first, he saw nothing, just darkness. Then something shifted in the black. Not a shape, a surface. Something large enough that it did not look like a body. It looked like the ground itself was moving. Then the light caught it. Flesh, gray, thick, layered over itself like folds that had never been separated. It pressed upward slowly, the edges of it dragging